Extra, extra, listen all about it. Another extra episode. Guys, how lucky are you listeners that we are so on top of things that we're dropping this extra to discuss the latest news. Good morning, Matthew.
I have been woken up. I thought something terrible had happened. I thought,
It's because I texted you 10 times in a row and tried to call you and left you 4 voice messages.
6 a.m. My phone is going off. I thought I haven't been shocked this awake in so very long, but it was like Pearl Harbor had happened, I thought.
You're like, the president's been shot. Oh my God.
You know I'm a fatalist. So you know, as soon as my phone rings, I know it's the IRS or somebody calling me to let me know I'm being arrested. It's never just like, it's never nobody want to hear about my car warranty. Anyway, it's very early, but David is paying me back, dear listeners, by doing this Zoom call in a robe.
It's all I had to throw on. We were just like, I was like, let's do it. Let's just hop on Zoom. Let's talk for like 10 minutes and throw out another extra. Do you not like the robe? Do you want me to take it off?
The words "I don't like it" did not come out of my mouth, David, but I will accept being on a Zoom call at the ass crack of dawn because you're sitting in front of me with musk hair and a robe. These are the things he does to me, listeners. These are the things.
Well, even though it is early, this is important stuff. This is important news.
And then used a black sock to clean his camera off, like rubbing his black sock in my face, knowing I have a sock and foot thing that rules my life.
I literally was like, shit, it's got schmutz on the lens. And I have a sock over here that I barely wore. And I just used the top edge of it, knowing that had not come in contact with foot. So it was perfectly sanitary. And then I get Matthew's reaction and I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm fucking torturing you here.
Nevertheless, the fact that, I mean, I have a well-publicized foot thing, but like a robe is like one of those secret weirdo fetishes that you don't tell people about. Because it's not like, who has a robe fetish? There's just something about a man in a robe. I don't know what it is. But
so you're saying you do have a robe fetish or you don't?
Yes, I do. Completely.
Well, I think it's from all the porn from the 70s. How many one-act plays, as it were, did we watch in early films where a dude answers the door in a robe for the pizza guy, delivery man, movers, landscapers? Gee, I'm more familiar with this than I realized. But and then, the instigation of the sexual activity is the robe falling open conveniently. It's just a really handy, like, quick, in a snap, you are ready to go. There's no unbuttoning, no unzipping, no legs to take off. I'll agree with you. I think robes are sexy too.
Well, the Zoom call is young.
But Matthew, stop. Let's stop talking about all of the sexual torture I'm putting you through. We have important news to report. And the cast of Live in Front of a Studio Audience has been announced for The Facts of Life. And this is some major shit. Wow. I can see why it was maybe taking them some extra time to get these contracts signed. And remember, it is 1 week away. So did the last announcement go out a week ago? As far as
it was the Friday. It was the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Well, I mean, they wanted to build up momentum. I'm sure they wanted to create interest, and damn it. Wow. That's why I was like, wake up. We have to Zoom. We have to talk about this. The cast has been announced, ladies and gentlemen, in The Facts of Life live in front of a studio audience on Tuesday, December 7th, 2021 on ABC. we know that Dowd will be playing the role of Mrs. Garrett.
Can I just say this about Dowd? Because I feel like it came across that I was unimpressed with the casting of that. I just don't know who she is. Mm-hmm. So I'm sure she's lovely, and I'm sure she'll be fine. When I listened to the podcast, the extra about her casting, it came across like I didn't think she was good. I don't know I don't know who she is. So okay. I just want to make that clear that I'm not an Dowd hater.
Okay. Well, I've never seen her in anything that I'm aware of, but certainly she comes with the pedigree. Now, in the role of Natalie, we have Allison Tolman. Do you know who that is, Matthew?
I'm just going to Google that to make sure I know who that is.
She is best known for being Molly Solverson in the first season of Fargo on FX, the TV show.
Has she done comedy?
Well, Fargo's a comedy. It's, it's
sounds
ironical.
Hilarious.
Yeah. In the role of Tootie, Gabrielle Union.
The wonderful.
I feel terrible. I feel terrible. I was like, no, what has she done? I know her name. She began in the 90s in sitcoms. She ended up in supporting roles in 1999 in She's All That and 10 Things I Hate About You.
She was in Bring It On. She was the head cheerleader in Bring It On.
So Gabrielle Union is going to be playing Tootie. That's great. I recognize the name, and I'm sure I've seen her and enjoyed her, but I just can't remember it because it's too recent. Remember, Matthew, all the actors I'm most familiar with are the actors who were in their 40s and 50s when I was 10. So, so ask me about Joel Brooks. Ask me about Patty Duke. Now we're talking. Okay, stepping up here in the role of Joe, Kathryn Hahn. I mean,
how did they get her? Who is she?
You don't know who Kathryn Hahn is?
I maybe. I didn't think I knew.
Did you watch WandaVision? Wonderful on Disney Plus. WandaVision on Disney Plus is an extraordinarily good series, and Kathryn Hahn has a supporting role and a magnificent song that she gets to sing at one point. And I won't spoil it, the role that she has in it, but she is she's there the entire thing, kind of under the radar. But then when she does emerge, she is just fan-fucking-tastic. She was also in We're the Millers. The movie with Sudeikis and Jennifer Aniston, the other couple played by Nick Offerman and Kathryn Hahn, looking very, very matronly. They got her looking really old, and Kathryn Hahn is not that old. She was also on Transparent. She was the rabbi that was involved with the son, played by the wonderful Jay Duplass. And then lastly, in the role of Blair, I am shocked. Were you shocked?
I almost pooped my pants.
Okay, good, because I did. That's why I have the robe on. In the role of Blair, Jennifer Aniston. This is like, I literally had to rub my eyes. Like, wait a minute, what am I seeing? What I'm seeing? That is, that is a huge get. That elevates this whole project. Tenfold. She is a huge star.
Is she still?
Yeah. Have you not been watching the morning show on Apple TV Plus?
No.
She's been exercising. She's been stretching her comedic chops into dramatical chops, and she is wonderful.
I get it. She's Jennifer Aniston. I'm not mad at it again. It's just she's out of my sphere now. You know what I mean? Because I don't watch Apple TV and stuff. So.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what they want. They want you and me to be talking like this, and you say, okay, I guess I have to sign up for it. Because the morning show is really good. Season 1 was really good. Season 2, a little bit weaker, but still, her work in it is just extraordinarily good.
Did they say what episode they're going to do or no?
I don't believe they have. I didn't even read the full article. I was just like, Matthew! I don't think they do. I think that's saved. I think they save that.
Because, we're talking about them getting some, I guess you're telling me are some pretty big names for these things. I mean, but that's kind of been the whole deal, hasn't it? I mean, Woody Harrelson's a pretty big name, and Marissa Tomei played Jean Stapleton, right?
Yeah.
So, and Jamie Foxx was in the original. I mean, you got some Oscar winners up there, for Christ's sake.
And interesting to note, the show was produced by Norman Lear alongside Jimmy Kimmel. Other executive producers of this are Kerry Washington, Will Ferrell, Brent Miller, James Burrows, and Justin Theroux, who is Jennifer Aniston's ex-husband. It's just interesting, but take the work where it comes. No, the article does not say what episode they're going to do, but for me, the big thing is we're talking about the names right now. They've already kind of prepped and primed us for the fact that they were going with a different age cast. They were going with older actors as opposed to young people.
I was thinking more and more on that, and I think it's a brilliant and obvious choice to do that. Because the age of the people that want to watch this
are us. It's
so
us. Yeah.
If they had put like Disney Channel teenage girls in this part, we would be like, what the fuck are they doing? So it's kind of like giving us a little goose to have the wonderful star Bring It On to see her again.
So Matthew, did you bring up ages of actors?
Shit.
Maybe we should talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
So
Jennifer Aniston is 60.
No, she's not. Shut your fucking pie hole. She's my age.
And she's playing Blair, who was 21, but was played by Lisa Whelchel, who was 20. Okay, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Stop it.
You should undo the robe for making me sit through this. That's all I'm saying.
How dare you? Jennifer Aniston is 52.
Jesus Christ.
I'm 53.
Oh, Lord, y'all old AF.
No, just as a reminder, 52. That's how old Charlotte Rae was when she began the series. Yeah. So Kathryn Hahn is 48. Kathryn Hahn will be Jo. Gabrielle Union as Tootie is 49. And Allison Tolman is 40. She's the baby of the group playing Natalie. And remember, Dowd is 65.
Jesus.
She is 5 years older than Charlotte Rae when Charlotte Rae left Facts of Life, and she still looks the same age as Charlotte when she was 52 or whatever. But yeah, I think this is huge. This is getting Jennifer Aniston to return to sitcom television, to be on a live show. What are they paying her? Holy fuck balls. What is she making? I want to know.
You are aghast.
I am aghast. I am bloated away at how exciting this is. I am really, really jazzed to watch it. Even if it's awful, I'm not sure it's going to be awful in the hands of this cast. And oh, by the way, Kathryn Hahn, I was saying, was in We're the Millers. Kathryn Hahn and Jennifer Aniston have therefore worked together before. So their chemistry will be apparent as they take on the roles of Blair and Jo. I can't think of anybody I would be happier to hear are going to be playing this.
Well, here's the thing. Okay. And I guess I see the point and everything, but like, if we're going with actresses that old, why didn't you just ask the girls to do it?
I think I said that in one of our earlier things too, as far as, yeah, the oldest of them, which I think is Lisa Whelchel. Lisa Whelchel's what, 57, 58 right now?
It would have had to been an all or nothing deal. And I have a feeling Nancy McKeon was like, nope.
Yeah, maybe that's what the big holdout was for, was waiting to see if Nancy, it's like, come on, you're ready to play Joan now, aren't you?
See, I'm wondering, like, I'm excited because I'm wondering, like, for comedic effect, obviously you're going to want to put them in an episode from like season 3 or 4 where they're in the schoolgirl costume.
Gotta be Eastland. I will be upset if it is not.
Or do you want to put him in a season 6 and put him in shoulder pads the size of, linebackers and give Jennifer Aniston a wig that's out to here, and be like totally 80s and over our heads.
Maybe if this is as popular as they are hoping, they brought All in the Family back. They got that whole cast to return a year later, or maybe a year and a half later. If this goes well with the Eastland years, maybe they'll say, let's fucking do it again. And let's do an over our heads to completely shake things up. I am already projecting into the future that I would not be mad at that idea.
This is why we should be in Hollywood pitching these ideas, David.
I'm telling you, they didn't call us. Anyway, Matthew, I know I interrupted your beauty sleep. And
how dare you? I have spent the entire time telling you how nice you looked and how sexy you were in your robe. And then I get, you better go back for your beauty sleep. You disgusting pig.
No, I did not say disgusting pig. I said you've been complaining about how early it is and how tired you are. So you need to go back to bed.
You had to throw beauty sleep in there. You just had to. You touch me in the morning, then walk away, David.
Well, on that note, we're going to end this. This is probably a lot longer than I planned it to be. I was like, let's just do 5 or 10 minutes. La, la, la. Yeah. Are we capable of ever doing just 5 or 10 minutes of chatter? Really?
Not when you wear a robe and pull your socks out.
All right. Well, this ends the extra Tutti Fruities. And I guess this is also our announcement, because we talked about, well, we're going to have to watch it. Guys, this is going to be live on television Tuesday, December 7th. We're going to watch it, and then we're going to record immediately afterwards what our reactions are. And that's going to be the Wednesday, December 8th episode of Let's Face the Facts. So you guys are going to get instantaneous feedback from the two of us and our expert critical eyes. I am so jazzed for that. How about you?
Oh, could not be more jazzed. Jazzed is the word.
You see, that's that tone that tells me you're just a little tired, because you almost sound like you're not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I will take some uppers before we watch the next one. Then I'll take some reds. Shine, sparkle, Kaylee, sparkle.
Sparkle from the eyes. All right. Well, guys, we're gonna do this. And I don't know how do we end the last extra? I guess just goodbye.
Oh, bye.